Hello and a heartily welcome to Axel Burkhardt TV. Nice that you're here again, or if you are here for the first time, I'm very happy that you are here. My name is Axel Burkhardt and I have this video YouTube channel, and now it's the first time that I speak also in English. And this small video is an introduction to my channel and some information, some personal information about me and about this project. When I stand here, I'm already 66 years on this earth. And I personally am studying since 45 years and more this knowledge which I present to you, this spiritual knowledge, this knowledge of anthroposophy, of spiritual science. And why I'm doing that, this I want to tell you what this project is. And I talk to you not as an English or an American, but as a member of the family of man. And because English is a language which everybody understands in the world, therefore I also try to do it in English for all the people in the world. If you are a Briton or an American or a Chinese or Japanese or coming from Africa or whatsoever. English is a language everybody can understand. Also, it's much easier to talk in German about that spiritual science because it's coming from the German language. And sometimes I will even introduce a German word to that, some specific word. So why I'm standing here and why this project? You see, it's 1600 or 600 years ago, we had a big revolution. A big revolution. One of the biggest revolutions in mankind. What happened? Science came. Physics came. The science of nature, the natural science came. And what did this science do? This science brought us freedom. Freedom in what? In thinking. Because it was the first time that the human being had the chance now to get the truth and knowledge not from outer authorities, not from priests, not from gurus, but from inside. This is the essence of science, that you, I, we all are capable to have our own thoughts of truth, our own knowledge, that we don't have to have a blind belief in outer persons, in outer authorities. The science brought us the first step to our freedom, not politics, science. And therefore the power of religions was broken down in a positive sense, because religion is something good, but it is only good as long as you need belief to go with it. But once you have the chance to get knowledge, not only belief, then you don't need anymore the religion in the old form. And this is what happened through science, through physics, through the natural sciences. The first time human mankind became free related to the knowledge of matter, related to the knowledge of nature. Because up till the 15th century, we had to believe that the earth is a disk and the sun is evolving around the earth. And if you didn't believe that, you were punished. Galilei was even punished, but he was the last big scientist. Now this stopped. Religion and the churches and the confessions don't have that power anymore. Not related to the knowledge of matter. But the power was still there and seems to be still there, but it isn't. Because what was missing? Missing was the knowledge of the spirit, of the spiritual world, of the divine world, the knowledge about God. We had the knowledge about nature and matter, and it works wonderfully. But we didn't have the knowledge about the spiritual world, if it exists, and it exists. So the power of religion still remained related to the spiritual beings related to the spiritual world or world. But this is also over. Since the year 1900, we had the second big mental spiritual revolution. And most of the people in the world don't know it. Even those people who study anthroposophy, spiritual science, they even are not aware of that revolution. Because what is anthroposophy or spiritual science, or in German, die Geisteswissenschaft? It is a new science, the science of the spiritual world, which we were lacking up till that day. And as well as Aristoteles, 2,500 years before, brought the first mental science, logic. This was the first science created by one single human being. In the same way, with the year 1900, a new science was created by also one person, one German guy called Rudolf Steiner, Dr. Rudolf Steiner. He is well known and even not known. He was the creator of the new science which was missing up till that day. And the second old mental science was mathematics. It's also mental science. It is not a natural science. It was also created by one guy, by one Greek guy, by Euclid. And also physics has been created by one or two guys, Bacon and Galilei. And now we have the spiritual science. Now we have the Geisteswissenschaft. Now we have the anthroposophy, or the anthroposophical oriented spiritual science. And it was also created by one man, Rudolf Steiner. And this I'm studying since 45 years, and this is what I'm presenting you in that channel. Why? Why? Because this knowledge, this science, and science means not only knowledge, but a method. Science is a method and the knowledge. And Rudolf Steiner gave us both. He told us how to learn, how to study the content of the science, and how to become a scientist in that area. Both. This is the big revolution, the biggest in the 20th century. And this the world has to know, and that's why I'm here and why this channel exists. So now we have the chance to study that, and that is the reason why I am here. Why? Because natural science gave us one aspect of freedom, but what Rudolf Steiner did, he gave human mankind, you and me and all of you, the second part of freedom. The freedom about the knowledge of the spiritual world. From now on, nobody in the world has to have anymore a blind belief on any religion, a blind belief on any spiritual being, a blind belief about God, a blind belief on anything spiritual. This time is over. Now we have the chance also to overcome the old religions. That doesn't mean that religions are bad. No, religions are good. As long as you need the belief, but once you can have the knowledge. Why to have a blind believer anymore? Because this makes you dependent. And I said in the one video, if you are dependent, then you are operated on, then the powers can handle you. Now with that freedom of that spiritual knowledge, of that spiritual science, of that anthroposophy, you, me, we all have the chance to free ourselves totally. And this is the message I have to give to you. This is a must for me. That's why I'm standing here. And that's why this channel exists. It is an absolute necessity for human mankind to get this knowledge. And therefore I'm doing these things to spread this knowledge. This is the reason why this channel exists. And you are invited, everybody is invited to follow this channel. And with YouTube we have this wonderful, wonderful possibility to spread this knowledge all over the world. For German and English speaking people, I will try to do my best. And why can I do this? Because through all these seminars I am doing, and through the money that people gave to me, I was able to create this channel, because it costs money. But this is limited. We decided that this channel will be now free of advertisement. We want to give this knowledge completely free. This is the message I want to give to you, but that also means that I have to do it by my means. And now comes my invitation. You are heartily invited to support that channel, to support that project. If you feel this knowledge is a value, then you are heartily invited to support it, also by your money. So there is an account for you. If you want to support it, I'm very happy. And the more people who are doing that, the more we can spread of this knowledge, and the faster and the wider. And the more people will support this project, the more we will grow together to one unity, to one group, to one understanding, and to one maybe movement which can spread this knowledge that everybody in the world has the chance, through my means, is only my means, to get access to that knowledge. So that's what I want to tell you, because I see an absolutely necessity to resolve the crisis of our world with that knowledge. Without that spiritual knowledge, we don't have any chance. Always the people say, why can you tell that? Because it's the same with physics. Without physics, you don't have the chance to build any machine. You need a profound knowledge. And if you want to know who you are and how we solve our social problems, then you have to know spiritually who you are and what you are and how we should work together. We should know what the spirit, what the mind is, what the soul is, what our consciousness is. And this you can only get by a science, by a spiritual science. And this science is there. And the world needs it. I know it. I'm absolutely convinced. 45 years. And I know that it is necessary, and that's why I'm standing here, and you are heartily invited to support it. Thank you if you do it. Thank you very much. And I'm happy to see you again, that you join again this channel. And if you support it, you are completely free for that. Thank you. You are Axel Burkhardt.